The Coopers of young Sheldon are dispersed across the Big Bang Theory's events. Young Sheldon appropriately presents his family from Medford, Texas, as part of the Genesis narrative. He has his own biological clan, who, for the most part, adore and support him, even if the socially awkward genius becomes so close to his Pasadena pals that they are almost like family. As seen in The Big Bang Theory, they play a major role in influencing Sheldon's early years in Young Sheldon until he relocates to Pasadena, California, to begin his graduate studies at Caltech. The main aim behind Young Sheldon's conception was to tell Sheldon's Genesis tale. However, it quickly became apparent that the other Coopers are also excellent resources for the show that may be highlighted. Every member had enough personality to support their own plots and arcs. As a result, CBS gradually began to give other clan members more attention rather than constantly having them as supporting characters in Sheldon's exploits. As their popularity has increased, people are naturally curious about their whereabouts amid the nerd-centric sitcom's events. 5. Cooper, George, Barber, Lance. Lance Barber had previously starred in Season 5 of The Big Bang Theory as Leonard's high school bully, Jimmy Speckerman, long before he was chosen to play Sheldon's father. Since CBS hasn't addressed the issue or even attempted to react, it continues to be one of the most intriguing oddities in the comedy universe. Nevertheless, George is the only Cooper family member who does not physically appear in the nerd-centric sitcom because he passed away before the events of The Big Bang Theory began. Sheldon's father had a well-established reputation prior to his Young Sheldon appearance, even though he never makes it to Pasadena during The Big Bang Theory. Unfortunately, Mary and Sheldon enjoy discussing him in the most disparaging manner. Young Sheldon consistently refutes the claim that he is a bad father. Nonetheless, CBS managed to get George to appear in the show that caters to nerds. Jim Parsons' Sheldon sees an old DVD of his father during the one-time crossover between Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory, which aids him in finishing his super-asymmetry paper. 4. Cooper, Mary, Perry, Zoe. The Big Bang Theory's first appearance of Mary, the Cooper family's first member, took place in Season 1, Episode 4, The Luminous Fish Effect. After Leonard asks her for assistance with Sheldon's work-related problems, she goes to Pasadena. Following that, for a variety of reasons, the Cooper matriarch would make several appearances on The Big Bang Theory during its 12-year run. She meets Leonard's parents and falls in love with his father at one point. Young Sheldon's Mary is nevertheless more complex and realistic in spite of this. Mary continues to reside in Texas, albeit alone, since Georgie and Missy have both moved out, according to The Big Bang Theory, thanks to her frequent guesting appearance. One could argue that she is worse off because she is still a devoted Christian. Having been widowed for years, she is also very active in social situations. 3. Cooper, Georgie. Montana Jordan. Georgie is frequently disregarded in Young Sheldon. Being in the same class as Sheldon was his main source of contention during the first season of the program. However, Mary and George's firstborn son has been able to forge his own personality over time, ultimately emerging as one of the prequel's most intriguing characters. The final Cooper family member to make an appearance on The Big Bang Theory is Georgie. Only soon before Amy and Sheldon's wedding in Season 11 of The Big Bang Theory did he make his appearance. Prior to that, he was occupied with establishing his own company and caring for Mary and Missy following George's untimely death. Georgie's absence from the early seasons of The Big Bang Theory was caused by his falling out with Sheldon. In addition to the fact that he had a lot on his plate, the brothers' communication issue caused them to hold grudges against one another for years. Mary didn't inform Sheldon about the socially awkward genius's sacrifices for the family, so Georgie didn't feel like he appreciated them all. 2. Cooper, Missy. Revord Reagan. In The Big Bang Theory Season 1, Mary visits Pasadena, and Sheldon's twin sister Missy does the same in Episode 15, The Pork Chop Indeterminacy. She had already been mentioned in the pilot episode before she made her appearance, But Leonard, Howard, and Raj ignored her since they thought she would be just as socially awkward as her brother. Missy would return to Pasadena to attend Sheldon and Amy's wedding 10 years after her first appearance on The Big Bang Theory. She is expecting her second kid by that point, but she is also about to divorce her husband.